Hey guys, Chicky456 here now with part 3 of looking through old art. And this one I'm really excited about, but I'm also very nervous about this because we're going to be going through the total drama era of my life. And well, as you can tell by this, look at this folder. What the heck was this? Oh my gosh, what year was this? I think sophomore year of my high school life. I had this folder. I remember one girl actually said she liked it, because I guess she was a fan of Total Drama. But yeah, this I'm very excited for, but also pretty nervous on, because I was definitely one of the cringier fans, I would say. Yes, the good old days of when I was back into Total Drama, and, well, again, by the folder you could tell, it was just a mess. I really loved Ezekiel. I was definitely an obsessed fan of his. I have no idea why, okay? Something about the World Tour era I really liked. I have Blaney on here. I don't even know why. I didn't care for her. Freaking I Like Waffles too. Duncan and Courtney back in their prime. Freaking Noko up here in the corner. Brooks I Don't Know face. This isn't even legit Total Drama stuff. This is fan art. Yeah. It's just a whole mishmash of stuff. So let's get into it, shall we? Well, straight off here, we got little OC and a little Cody Jr. You can hang him up on your wall. Oh gosh, I remember this notebook. Freaking Gore, Gore's sad art in it. What was I doing? Seriously. This was 8th grade stuff. I even made a little pocket in the front to hold the pictures because I would actually have to print out the pictures of the characters. But yeah, freaking just gore art of these guys. Messed up, man. Messed up. You got Izzy on a little parachute that you can hang up. Dot, I believe is what the ship was called. Dawn and Scott art. Got Sam with a drift blim. And it's kind of funny knowing the Pokedex entry for these guys, so yeah. But I think he would have this as a Pokemon. Little Ezekiel, because why not? And we got ship art. And ship art again. And ship art again, because why the heck not? Going crazy here. I named my Oshawott after Brick. So I drew him as the evolution. Brick. The 4 interns from Revenge of the Island, and I know they were all the way up until Pawcatail Island. So you got these interns here. I was obsessed with these guys. I don't know why. I think it was their designs. They really stuck out compared to any past interns. Even like the one with the 2023. Those intern designs really stick out as well. Broken Heart Farmer Boy. Poor Rodney. This has some blood in it. A lot of blood, so be careful. It's the Insanity song art, but with these two, the concept arts for Zoe and Mike. I don't know why. I guess I just wanted to try my hand at them. I did Insanity stuff with the interns. Why? Man, what was going through my head? I really have, a ton of questions to ask my younger self. Okay. The next part's marked Gore. Great. Perfect. Fun. This should be great. You guys will love it. I know you will. Boring, but oh my gosh, some of this is so cringe. It's bad. Okay, so warning here, some of this art here is going to contain gore. It ranges from, just scary stuff to straight up someone having their guts ripped out. So just a fair warning here. This is on more the scary side. I draw Ella being creepy. I love that deer. That deer, I just love that creepy face on it. But yeah, just scary art. Scary art. Because why not? This was actually based off of a friend's story. A whole zombie Walking Dead story they did. Another Insanity song crossover. I was obsessed with the Tennis Rivals and the Step Brothers as well. I liked their characters a lot. Okay, this is where It really kicks off. This was like 8th grade stuff. First off, we got Ezekiel as Jack the Ripper was freaking Chris's head on a platter. Because let's face it, he wants to do that to him. And then this, oh man, this is really crazy. This is extreme gore here. It's the 4 interns I really love getting revenge on Chris by freaking ripping his guts open. The funny thing is I know a bunch of people will agree with this. At least when Chris was really losing his mind back then. But yeah, the interns just ripping and shredding him apart. Now this is art I don't think I ever posted on DeviantArt. Maybe I will now. But I did another Alice Human Sacrifice crossover. I remember doing this in 8th grade. And I really went out all with it with the details. You got Joe, Alejandro, Dakota, and Bridget and Jeff. I really went all out with that one. I remember this too. The whole idea of Ezekiel and Dave working together to get revenge. That would actually been cool. They missed such an opportunity to have Ezekiel and Pugtown. You get a character that's afraid of zombies and you don't put Ezekiel in? Like, come on. Really, they missed a big, big mark on that. I think I kept the original one up on my DeviantArt, but I think I ended up deleting the other ones because it was getting to the era where everyone called everything cringe, and I found out some of my stuff was like, I think, putting cringe compilations, or people just thought it was cringy, so I took it down. Yeah, it did affect me. But I did a whole Five Nights at Freddy's crossover with these guys again, and I really went out with it. Like, I did this part, the toys, went to freaking number 4. Yeah, I really went all out with it. This was a thing I never posted. I'll probably post it now, though. It's another crossover with the interns, but it's the whole Alice Madness Returns game series. So I did a whole artwork piece on that. I like doing the crossovers and having fun. I was a kid, okay? I was a young teen having fun. Is that too much to ask? What's the next part? Oh, the old mutant art. The old mutant art pieces. Oh boy. Here we go. So now we're on to mutation art, and I did a whole thing with like the interns being mutants. Got like the interns. These are old pieces. And I was going to do whole full bodies of it, but I only got these 2 done. This was my very first piece. First started these because Sam said how he wanted to become a mutant for his girlfriend Dakota in All-Stars. And I took that idea. He could have been such a badass mutant, man. He really could have gone crazy. Now this is when I was trying to redraw them all again, because I would keep trying to draw them, and I don't know, I just was not like how they were coming out. And I know a lot of my friends on DeviantArt really liked them, but to me, they weren't looking good. So this is when I was trying to draw them all again, and this was going good, but then the seasons ended up stopping, so I kind of died down on the whole Total Drama phase. And I actually do have some very old pieces of when I first tried drawing these guys. I kept pretty much, not many though. There were some I really liked, and then the others I pretty much, I think, all got rid of. That one's pretty funny, the way he's holding his stuff. Yeah, you can see this is why I didn't really care for the older ones, because I was struggling to draw them. And next we're on to Pokemon. This is when I would name characters after, like Pokemon after certain characters. So of course we have the interns. This is my old style of them, as you can tell, with the beady eyes, no noses. Again, this is when X and Y first came out. And I went ahead and I named them the interns after Pokemon, and I even went so far as to give them their own little sheets, their own info. Oh, I never did get the one. I'm sorry, I never did get the chubby intern done. And of course, I went with things like Ezekiel being creepy. And of course, like the mega evolution of him. Mike, but he's a shiny Eevee. And he evolves into Sylveon. Shiny Sylveon. And I went ahead and named after his personalities, all different evolution. Makes sense. It's perfect for him. For some reason, in the X and Y game, I named Mal after the legendary. I guess it's because he was so new and I wanted to make him all powerful. Also, this is when I was really like into like making sure all the coloring and stuff was nice and filled in. Dang. What happened? More Pokemon I ended up naming. And then you got Mega Evolutions. Okay. I remember friends on DeviantArt wanted to see like the different Pokemon I named them after. I need to go through again and really look at naming the characters again. So I already had names and Pokemon picked out for them. Some of them fit well. Some of them did not. Oh yeah, this is like 8th grader art too when I was drawing the characters with whole Pokemon teams. I can't remember which one was my first. I think Brick was the first one I drew. And then I drew Mike, was his Pokemon. He should have had, one of my friends was like, he should have had all Eevee evolutions, which makes sense. It does. He should have. Got Joe's Pokemon. Also, too, I used, like, this ugly, like, yellowish paper and, like, one of those cheap kid art pad things. I even did Stacy. She needs love. Heather, I really loved Heather's Pokemon, how it came out, especially the Ivysaur. I remember I loved how this all turned out. Got Tyler. Harold. Bridget, and then the sketch up all of Lindsay. She never got finished. So next there's couples art, but there's not a lot actually. I think a lot of it is in one of my drawing journal, like the actual notebooks, not just paper I had. So we got this whole big scene with Max and Scarlet, but she's a fox and he's like a wolf dog. Very beautiful scene. Very pretty scene I put together. I was obsessed with these guys too. For some reason, I also like the whole ship idea of Eva and Ezekiel. This was freaking little middle school me. Okay, this is funny. Freaking just Jerry and Pete stuff. I was obsessed again with these guys as well. Okay, now we got a big pile of just unorganized junk here that we're going to have to go through. Oh boy. I know this was a friend's, I think, request or idea of Mike was his personalities, but they were all their own people. Chester's not in it because I don't think we had a really design idea for Chester. Or future ideas for some of the characters. I remember drawing all these in high school. The whole Snoopy crossover with these guys. That was a crossover. Got some gender bent art of these guys. I really like how she came out. And of course, she's got hair on her arms. I just realized that. I kept the hair on her arms. Younger years of Jerry and Pete. I really would love to know more about these guys. I'm really glad they appeared in Total Drama 2023. My Little Pony crossover, because of course. Your horse. Ooh, Mal versus Ezekiel. That would have been cool. Because I think in the special episode, the 100th episode, Mal easily got taken down by Ezekiel. Like, come on, give him a good battle. Give him a good fight. Another Game Grumps crossover, like the Problem Solver one I did. Ooh, this is some real old art here when I wanted to draw all the characters as kitties. As like little cute kittens. See, I can draw cute art. It's not all about the trauma and gore. Very old comic, very old, of Mike that I drew. Of him hungry, but he loves a cookie, and he ate the cookie, and now he's sad that he ate the cookie. And it was totally a rip-off of someone else's comic. I know it was. These are some old designs of my plans I had for the Step Brothers' parents. Then I even included like a whole little sister character for them. Of course, they're going to be the best bros ever to her. And then we have her meeting Chet's real father, who's a no-good dirtbag. I remember I one time had a whole Ask blog open for these guys. Yeah, kick ass. Did little baby pictures of the boys. Someone asked for some. Some old art again of Ezekiel. There's like all the sketches kind of before I would print them out. Mutants, sketches again. Ooh, some Angsty Dave art. Mutants, intern stuff. Jerry and Pete stuff. Freaking a drunk wedding scene. Beautiful. Gotta love those two. Okay, yeah, here's some old sketches and stuff from... Oh, yeah. Susie saying Chet's just like his father. You don't want to say that. Oh, Scott, the Garchomp. These are just some really old sketches and stuff from my notebook. Oh, parents. Whoa! That's some spicy art there we're not getting it. That's some spicy art we're not getting into. More drunk wedding. Whole Long Live the King scene, but Step Brothers. The Cadets. This is some real old art here when Redonkulous Race was first starting out. Just more funny sketches. This would have been hilarious, the whole meeting Tammy. And the Step Brothers found out they were first going to be big brothers. Oh, this is giving me indigestion. Ooh, werewolf and vampires. I always love doing this stuff. I'm more on the werewolf side, though. Team werewolves. What does he say? Hey, Santa, remember me? What happened to all the gifts you promised me last year, huh? That was the whole rerun, right? Isn't that Linus's and Lucy's little brother name? More pony art. And tennis rivals as dogs. More art of them as dogs. I remember drawing, I think this was around Christmas time when they were playing all the Peanut specials, so I was really in the mood to draw these guys. Ooh, this is kind of some gorish art or whatever. I did a crossover with Little Miss Rarity, but did it with Anne Maria. And of course the Step Brothers as Sans and Papyrus. I remember I had this art up, ended up deleting it because people were calling it cringe. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of the Total Drama folder. That went by kind of quickly in a sense because I thought I had way more art, but I think a lot of it is more just all sketched in some notebooks I got lying around. But yeah, it was fun to go down memory lane. It wasn't as cringy as I thought actually. I had fun with it. It was just fun sketching and drawing all these things. But now I'll be getting into part 4 next time, and that one's going to be, I think, a big main thing. A lot of old fans are going to enjoy seeing that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.